What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of The Long Dark. So I organized things. I made it look purty. And so on this side, we have all our food. I started stocking up some of the cabinets and whatnot, making it look like home. I felt like that wasn't going to be something that anybody wanted to see on camera, but I like the aftermath of it. Just looking at it right now is fun to do. What we need to do is we need to cook some food, and we need to start a fire. And until we do that, unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit of a sketchy situation for us. I don't think we have much of a, well, 68's not too bad. Let's go ahead and try. I'm going to let it sit here for a second. But if we fail and we don't prevail, it will ail me. But I think, you know what, we'll still set sail even though we have ales, and it'll be fine. I love ales. Don't actually set sail with ales. I think drunk boating is probably a crime. I'm almost positive that if drunk driving is a crime, drunk boating is also a crime. Seeing as every time I go out, see my girlfriend's family are boat people. I never been out on a boat until I dated her, basically. And so anyways, because they're boat people, I learned all kinds of new things that I didn't even know about before. Apparently, there are cops that just get to sit out on boats all day, every day, just kind of tooling around, arresting drunk people for boating drunk or something. I'm not really sure. It seems like a pretty sweet gig. It seems like they just chill most of the day. And you know what? I can go for any job where you just, like, hang out and chill all day. That seems pretty sweet to me. We need to cook up some food right now. And in fact, if we can make good on all this meat, that'd be fine by me. Let's go ahead and see how much we can get cooked. We've got more than enough water. I think I have like 7 or 8. I have a lot of liters of water, for real. The amount of liters of water that I have, we have no need for so many liters. We need a lot less chiefs and a lot more Indians as far as our literless water is concerned. And so anyways, look, that's what I was trying to get at right there. I was trying to make a joke about there being too many leaders in the water faction, but I just couldn't quite get there. I figured somebody'd make the joke anyway, so I might as well jump on it now, strike while the iron is hot. Although why you would punch the iron while it was hot, I don't really know. It seems like a bad idea. Like, you gotta strike it while it's cold and slumbering.
So hungry.
Yeah, I get it. You're so hungry. You're just being melodramatic right now. It's been 24 hours since I watched you ravenously consume like 5 wolf steaks. You're gonna be fine, I know. We're gonna get food poisoning. I have a feeling. No food poisoning, no whammies, stop! Okay, so we didn't get food poisoning, that's good. Keep eating, though. I want your calories to be full by tomorrow. We kind of let that fall off and get lower than I expected to. We are also out of fuel for our lantern, so that's no funsies. We are also dehydrated, so we got a whole lot of problems right now. There are many things that are going wrong with our character, but it's always darkest before the dawn, or so people keep telling me before I wash the... What do you wash with dawn? Is it floors or is it dishes? Joke failed. Joke failed. Alright, so we'll add some more wood in here. I don't really care. Like, there's plenty of wood supply around here. I'd rather just keep it up and raging all night long. Alright. All night long. Oh, yeah. Or I can just go the Eddie Murphy version of it. I got life to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. That's right. Most people don't know that. Eddie Murphy had a music career for one brief track in the 80s. For one brief track, and then it was out for him. I don't know why, because the song wasn't that bad, actually. That's what's weird about it, is that people always give Eddie Murphy shit about his singing career. But frankly, the song wasn't that terrible. The single was alright. It's better than some of the singles I've heard from actors, and so, you know. Take what you can get, man. I don't know if I could sleep with all these creepy Silent Hill sound and Pyramid Head noises in the background. I don't know how I feel about all this. Come on, get it all cooked. I know you can do it right now. I believe. Do you believe now? Give me your name now. Amen. Cooking with me. There we go. So the wolf meat's done. Oh, I'm feeling musical right now. Feeling musical. Unless I had a bowel movement or something today. I don't know. I'm in a good mood for some reason. Alright, so we're going to sleep for the rest of the time. Let's give it... How thirsty am I? Good enough. We'll sleep for like 6 hours, then we'll drink water in the middle of the night to avoid dying, because you know how frequently we have to do that in real life. I have to wake up 5 or 6 times a night, otherwise I die of thirst in my sleep, and I'm just like, oh no. I died of thirst in my sleep again. What will I do if I keep dying of thirst in my sleep? Go ahead and drink some water real quick, and we'll probably give it a couple more hours. It sounds like it might be a little bit gusty outside anyways. So let's give it 3. We gotta get our strength back up anyways, because the previous day of scavenging, stealing, and burglary, it made us tired. It's hard taking other people's stuff. It really sincerely is. It's an exhausting profession, stealing other people's things. I need more fuel. I think this one has fuel in it, though. Don't it? Yeah. I was going to say, I think this one has fuel in it. Do it. And indeed it does it. So we got lots and lots of meat here. I'll probably eat one of these guys real fast, and I'm just going to close my eyes and pray to Buddha of food poisoning that I don't end up with food poisoning. I guess we could call it Fuda poisoning if it was Buddha that was responsible. One of these, oh yeah, this was the meat locker right here. That nasty plop sound is blap. I'll probably put the purification tablets in here too, because why not? Why not? You might as well. Oh, look at that. We've got a little bit of rabbit with us too. I'll probably put the rabbit in there. I don't see any reason to eat rabbit right now. I'll probably be eating crow by the end of the episode anyways, so. It's the nature of things. It's the nature of the way things go. Whenever I get on the internet and proclaim anything, and then I try to have knowledge about anything, I just look dumb, and I'm just like, oh, damn it. Damn it all to hell. And like, Splattercat, you shouldn't swear so much. And I'm like, I default back to just guttural noises if I can't swear. Oh, there's Charmin. What you doing, buddy? I don't know if I want to deal with Charmin right now. This could be a really bad plan. Inside, quick! Run! Now we really just have to hope that bears don't know how to open doors. Because if they do, we're about to have a real hard day. Oh, he's down. Well, damn. And so ends the line of Shaman, Lord of Rohan, keeper of the Great Wall and defender of Minas Tirith. Aw, man, his eyes are open. I feel like a dick. I mean, your teeth are kind of gnarly, dude. Did nobody ever tell you you're supposed to brush those? Just give them a little icky, 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 icky. Give them a little scrub and just... Either way, 27 kilograms of meat? Holy shit, we're about to be... I'm in the bear meat! Takes 2 hours? How cold is it right now? I'm afraid I might starve to death before I get this done. Or, like, my water provisions won't hold out. Alright, so let's go after the hide and the gut first. Harvesting! You gotta watch out. That's what happens when you're out in the field and you get stung by a bee. You're harvesting. You're harvestung? I guess it works, kind of. Still kind of dumb, but I guess it'll work for right. Oh, we're still warm. That makes me so happy. Definitely does not make me nappy or crappy or sappy. A little bit more water right there. Getting the meat off this thing is going to take like a decade, though. Oh my god, there's so much meat! Okay, you know what? Let's just start with 9.5 for right now. It appears as though we're freezing to death. Oh, it's minus 11. Okay, so we're just so numb right now. I'm so numb from you leaving me, Shaman. It'd be cool if you could train the bear to be like your battle buddy. Like he would just hang out with you and be like, whoa! And anybody that tried to attack you, mostly wolves. And then when the wolves try to attack you, he'd run up on him and be like, nah, that's my homie, homie. You can't mess with me. You don't even know me, so you can blow me, homie. I'm like, whoa, I feel like are we being adversarial right now? Or are we being friendly? I can't really tell. Having trouble. Well, we should probably come up with some more supplies. Should probably eat some food, too. So let's get on top of that. We need food, dude. Alright, so we'll grab a couple of those. We have so much bear meat on us, though. How many hours of daylight are left? I don't even know. We spent, like, the entire day. 12 days on a bear hide? Alright, well... go ahead and drop it, I guess. There's no reason to carry on that much bear hide with us. Eat some rabbit real quick, and so the delicious pungent aroma of rabbit entering my mouth. We'll go ahead and get 700 calories in right there. Because it has been a long day. A friend of mine, I already talked about the bear, but I'm going to talk about it again because you can't stop me, damn it. You can't stop me. Friend's dad shot a bear. Came charging out of the woods. He said he stopped buying bear tags for years because he never saw a bear. Said on a whim, he bought a bear tag this year. And in so doing, he was out, I think he was hunting deer or something, or turkey, or I don't even remember. But anyways, he said he was sitting there by the truck eating his lunch, and he hears like this thunderous crash coming through the bush. And he turns, and there's this bear coming out of the bushes right at him. He said he thinks it was running from something else because he said the bear looked like it was a surprise to see him as he was to see it. And so anyway, since it was coming right at him, he drew down and shot it and dropped it. And now it hangs above their mantle in their living room. Hooray. He said he always wanted to get a bear, and he finally got the opportunity. Finally got himself a bear. It's not a big bear. It's kind of the size of like a mastiff, maybe. It's not a huge bear. It's an adult bear, but I'm trying to think of how big it was. It's hard to tell once you've actually skinned it and whatnot, because it looks bigger once you've skinned it. So anyways, I have 4 hours of daylight left. Oof. Might be able to sleep for an hour, then and see if the storm goes away. If we can get back out there and get some of that meat. I'd hate to leave it all for the wolves. I really sincerely would. They don't deserve it. They haven't worked hard enough to get this meat. Take a look at the temperature real quick and see if it's still freezy fo sheezy out here. Probably froze this damn thing though. Yep. That's all it took. You got time. I'm gonna go for it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Well, that's a bear down. Not bad for an episode. To be honest, the secret to killing bears appears to be shooting them and then running back inside. The other way that you beat bears in this game, because I've never talked about it before, is you shoot them, and then you go back inside, and then you follow the blood trail. And they should bleed out after like 12 hours or something like that. I don't remember the exact duration. But the bear should, all things considered, bleed out at some point. And then when it does, I should probably move all my hides into this little area out here. Although I was thinking about putting a plasma on the wall over here somewhere. Maybe put in a couch. I don't know, some wood paneling. Make it look sexy in here. Get like some tapestries hanging from the ceiling. Nerd room the place out. I know that some people won't like that, but I'm down. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. The black bear hide. Why you always gotta pick on the black bears? Why you gotta pick on the black bears? Why's it gotta be like that? Either way, we've got, let's see here, more bear meat than I even really know what to do with. This is like my freezer when I was a kid because we shot an elk. Our family got an elk. Technically, our family friends got an elk. And in order to get it back across the border from Mexico, they had to like piece it out into meat. And so they just had ridiculous quantities of elk meat. And so our freezer was full of their elk meat. Their freezer was full of their elk meat. 2 other families I know, their freezers were full of elk meat too. And the reward for using the freezer or whatever is basically the guy that shot the elk was like, yeah, if I come over, you know, and I ask for elk, if I could get it back, that'd be cool. But feel free to just have as much elk as you want since there's so much of it. Like, don't worry about saving a ton for me. Like, just, you know, if you want elk, get it out of your freezer. It's your freezer after all. Like, don't even worry about it. There's so much elk here that you can't... We ate elk for years after that. It was a lot of elk. And once you froze it, it kept perfectly fine. I mean, it was good stuff. Pretty delicious. Elk is a animal that is blessed with great tenderness. And generally... There's so much gut in here, though. Like, really, it looks like an abattoir back up in here. Which I guess, considering what I just spent hours and hours and hours doing, I guess that would be probably a pretty accurate designation for it all. I like things to be organized. I told you guys this in previous episodes. I like sorting things and like putting them in arrays and like putting them in places where they're supposed to go. It makes me happy. Deep down inside, it just really pleases me. This should be more gut than we are ever gonna need. Like, seriously, you can't make enough fishing line and like bows and things like that in order to use this much gut. This is a shit ton of gut. I may have to go back to the neighboring map, though. I think I forgot to bring the bow-making supplies with me. And I'm sure somebody's pointed it out in the comments already. What we really need to hunt is a deer so that I can fix my boots. And so I guess I could use these as drying racks, too. Although I don't want to keep it near my preserved food, so we'll put it over here. I think there's... Can I move the radio? I can't move the radio. Well, never mind, then. To the radio. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I missed that song. That song was dope. I'm usually actually pretty easy to please when it comes to music. Pretty open-minded about the whole thing. I think EDM is probably the only thing that... EDM and country. But even with EDM, I can find EDM that I like. It just kind of... I gotta look for it first. Country, I've never heard country that I liked that was after, like, 1970. I'll listen to old country, but new country sucks. It's not even like country anymore. It's just rock and roll with some guy with an accent singing. And hint, hint, nudge, nudge, most of those accents are fake. I hate to tell you this, modern country listener, but most of those accents are fake. Like, I can't even, if I had a nickel for every time I looked up a country singer and it turned out he came from, like, Orange County or some shit, I would like, obviously. Drives me crazy. I don't like fakers. I do not like fakers. We can go with... Am I hungry right now? I think we're hungry right now. So let's crack open the meat locker and get ourselves set up. Got cooked meat in here. I'll take 2 of these guys. Is it daytime? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, so that works into my plan fairly well. But yeah, a lot of those country singers are fake as hell. Come from some, like, random suburb. They're from, like, Ojai and shit, down in, like, SoCal. And I'd be like, yeah, people from Ojai don't sound like that. Source? One of my best friends is from Ojai, and he definitely sounds like a SoCal super dankety-dank type of dude. So anyways, I guess we'll just sleep through the night.
Sleeping through the night.
Yay, 1 hour of darkness left. Who knew that the darkness would stay so briefly inside of our lands? Now that the great defender of the wall, Shaman Ultra, had fallen, the wolves would come. The wolves would come. I don't think that I have too much more meat right now. I need to go find wood today. We need to have a cookout. It's like barbecue central right now. And so, if I could find a way to stock myself up on wood. I don't think we're going to loot much today. I'm going to take the crowbar, and we're just going to ditch it here. We have a hacksaw, so I should be able to get the supplies I need in order to fix some of the stuff that I have, but it's going to take some doing. Let's go outside and make sure we don't have any invaders stalking the area. Oh, look at that. They got Bay Area weather. It's foggy. Okay, well, I think the best way to do this is going to be to go inside one of these neighboring houses and just chop up their furniture. Kind of a dick move if they ever come back, but I don't think they're coming back. Given the sheer volume of dead people I've found around here, I'm pretty sure ain't nobody coming back from this excursion. So let's go ahead and we'll jump inside. It's like the Donner Party out here. It seems like things went very, very wrong. Now, I think I can destroy this table. It's going to take 2 hours, and we'll get some reclaimed wood. Go ahead and bust this thing on up for right now. How come we got cloth out of that chair? It doesn't look like it has a cloth lining or anything. Oh, it does. It has a cushion on top. I couldn't see it because of the angle. I was blinded. I was blinded by the darkness of the room and also the fact that my character apparently does not feel the need to ever really open her eyes while she's working. She just keeps herself nice and blind. Go ahead and shrink right there. Knock that on out. And then we're going to try and ferry as much of this shit back as we can. I'd like to have a considerable wood pile before we go do anything else. We've also got a decent supply of cloth, so that's a plus. We're not overweight yet, which is nice. There's a levitating pillow right there, which apparently I didn't handle. Pretty ravenous right now, so it might be a D. Can I break that down too? It's going to give me 8 more reclaimed wood. I don't know if it'd be worth it to break all the stuff on the shelves first, though. With the bed, I don't think we can break that yet. I mean, we might be able to pull something out in here. Ain't no water left in the toilet, so unfortunately that's a resource that done been tapped already. There's a few more houses on the other side that I think we can stop off. I'll probably eat an MRE, or I'll eat from our supply for right now. Has it warmed up yet? No, it's still pretty cold. Alright, well, into each life some rain must fall and all that. I guess we can just declare it as snow for right now. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some rain. That song comes on so much, I swear to God. Did they recycle like half the music in Fallout 4? I was kind of bummed out about that. Let's discuss this right now because this is something that bugged me. I've been playing Fallout 4 and it feels like they recycled like 80% of the music. Like there's only like 2 new songs and the rest of them are just like the same old songs that we had from Fallout 3. If that is indeed what they did, color me disappointed. What color is disappointment? We need to decide on a color for disappointment. 467 right there. I'm going to eat the meat supplies for right now. Just because it goes bad. Whereas the stuff in cans, I think, preserves a little bit better. And so anyways, we'll grab those two out for right now. Today is not over. I am still totally down for some more chopping action and making sure that tonight we can boil off a bunch more water to keep ourselves slaked. Not going to go out through that door because I think the wolf is out there and he's scary and he keeps saying horrible things about my heritage. It's very, very unpleasant. I'd be like, listen, just because half my family has lived on an island for like 2,500 years, chill, all right? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's right there. That's unfortunate. Inside the car! Inside the car! Oh, they're circling my home. We may have a problem right now. We might have an issue. Visibility's poor from the back seat. Hold on, shotgun. Or rifle. I don't know. Whatever we're doing right. You're not going to bite me inside the car, are you? You better not. Well. It might be time to dig in for a bit. I don't think I have any flares on me either. Yeah, that was a poor choice. That dog walks funny. He needs to walk with more confidence. You know, walk like a wolf, talk like a wolf, walk like a wolf. You know, I'm all about Frankie Valli. I think I've talked about this, though. I really like... Well, I'm going to wait this out. I think we're just about out of time anyways. I don't know. I'm not going to regale you with tales of me sitting inside my car waiting for wolves to go away. Hi to everybody. This is The Long Dark. If you, too, want to hide inside of a car from wolves, you can do it. It's available. It's a thing that you can accomplish right now. I will see you all next time. Hi to everybody.